Hello everyone. So in the series of medical physiotherapy laws and ethics, so in first unit, next topic is introduction to code of conduct. So let's introduce about what is code of conduct and why it will beneficial for in our medical and physiotherapy. So a professional code of conduct as a formula set to rules describing expected ethical behavior, duties and prohibition for registration practitioners. It promote patient welfare, professional integrity and public trust and provide the basis of disciplinary action when breached. It means the code of conduct, which is in our physiotherapy, there is a NCHP or IAP, which is Indian Association of Physiotherapy, which regulatory body of whole India physiotherapy, which is implement different rule and regulation nowadays. So it will be like implementary rules how therapists like implement different technique on the patient. So like which condition, which disease into the body you have to be taken which kind of treatment procedure, and what is the like duties over the therapist over the patient, and like what is the ethical behavior over the treatment protocol, or also the prohibition of the registration of the practitioner, the fake practitioner recognition, also that the work of the Indian Association of the Physiotherapists. And also it will be maintain their integrity to public trust build up. It will be like higher authority to make their like rule and regulation to the physiotherapy practitioners or occupational therapist practitioners to maintain their integrity and reputation into the India and represent to the international level. And if there is any kind of malpractice and negligence, so it will be taken the legal cases of the medico over the therapist if there any kind of breach the rule. So the code of conduct is a set of written ethical guidelines that regulate the professional behavior of the healthcare professionals. So there is a written format of the rule and regulation by the Indian Association of Physiotherapy and National Healthcare Professional of the Allied Healthcare Professional, which is a national authority, a written formula and ethical guidelines to the practitioner to give the treatment protocol with different patient in the different cases over there. Purpose. What is the purpose of the code of conduct? So it maintain professional dignity, protect patient interest, ensure ethical medical practices, promote trust in the profession. So you have to be aware about that this meaning. For medical and physiotherapy professional, what is the goal of the code of conduct? So maintain confidence, honesty, respect for all patient interaction. It means you have to be equally treat and honesty, loyalty towards the patient by the therapist. Give the respect of any kind of gender, not go to biasness over the treatment procedure. If any kind of biasness, negligence, malpractice, so you have to be comes under the medical legal cases. So you have to be breach the rules. So you have to be, come under consumer protection or like a kind of legal case. Patient will be implement to you and on the court. Next is to be avoid exploiting patient. Maintain proper records. So if you are treating different patients, so you have make sure you have to be record over the patient during the treatment protocol procedure, and there are like different kind of reports into your hospital record. Respect colleagues and follow institutional and national counseling of registration. If there any kind of you are working in any hospital, so you follow up the hospital rule and regulation. Also the follow up by Indian Association of the Physiotherapists rule and regulation over there. Next is to be what is the principle of the medical ethics. So there is some ethics you have to be make sure into the mind. There is autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence, and justice. Autonomy respects patient right to decide if the treatment procedure you have to be patient is taken or not. It will be totally decide on the patient mind or the attender. So make sure you have to before starting the procedure of the treatment, you have to be taking the like consent form over the patient. Next is to be beneficence, act as a patient best interest. You have to be provide 100% ethical and benefit of the like during the treatment session. You have to provide the 100% reality based and evidence based treatment protocol over the patient. Next is to be null maleficence, do not harm during the treatment session. You have make sure about that any kind of like harms, contraindications and dangers, hazards you have to be keep in your mind before the treatment session over the patient. Do not provide harm. If there is any kind of harm and like dangers comes over the patient, so it will be breach the rule and it will be comes under the code medical legal case. You have to be breached. Next is to be justice, fair and equal treatment. If you have to be your friend, if you have to cousins, your relatives, you have to like richest peoples, do not get biasness so the patient towards your treatment procedure. And if there is any kind of rich people and any kind of gender equality like casteism and like religion, you have to be not came in your mind, and you have to be treated equally with without any kind of biasness. So that is the code of conduct into the medical physiotherapy law and ethics. Thank you.